Okay, so going into day 12, so I have 11 days complete. Winning days at 82% now. That's still slowly growing up there as I keep having winning days. That'll keep going up a little bit. Finally up to 63%. So yeah, so stats are looking better. Account is at $6,115. So recovering nicely from that $3,850 level where I almost blew up the account the first day out of the gate, 2 days out of the gate. And then on Topstep TV today on their shoulder tap piece with Mick, he had a little mention talking about how I almost blew up my account. The first 2 days was a disaster. I like what he said. He's like, yeah, Eric started trading. And it was like he jumped into a pool and realized the water was cold. So it's kind of funny. But yeah, no. So that was a nice little mention. And they recognized that I, had that bad 2 days and went to trader rehab basically and slowly grinding my way out. So all good. But anyway, so tonight's a new night. So hopefully you can make a few $100s tonight to take into tomorrow's session. We'll see how it goes. And then, yeah, if we can close out Wednesday, if I can close out Wednesday strong, maybe $500 or $600, that'd be a pretty sweet end of the week if I don't trade on Thursday or Friday. And yeah, we'll go from there. All right, everybody. See you on the next trade. Okay, April 30th, looking to get into a gold trade right now. Looking to get short gold in the MGC. The risk is still too high for me to trade it in my, but in the normal GC ticker. If I did that, it would be around 500. Let's look at it again. Yeah, about $500 risk reward on this trade. If I traded with the regular GC, still too much for this account at $6,000. So I'm gonna just trade in the micros. Looking just for 2 contracts. So it'll be around the $100, about $100 to $200 range on this trade instead of that $500 range. So we'll see. I got my limit order in. If this wants to come down and hit this, I'll be short 2 contracts and I'll bring it to you. Okay, small disaster taking place tonight so far. Still waiting for my NinjaTrader to get connected. But I'm in gold right now. There we go. NinjaTrader finally got connected. I was trying to record my trade and OSB crashed my whole system just as this trade was getting ready to take place. So pretty scary little deal there. My chart's not marked up. It didn't remember anything, huh? All right, so I'm in gold short. Do I have a stop in? No, it didn't even put a stop in. Man, that could have been a disaster. I had an ATM strategy in. All right, so trade is in. I'm marked up. OSB's working. Man, that was a scary close call because when everything went down, it got me in the trade, but didn't even put my stop in with my ATM strategy I had. So that could have been a rough night to jump into gold with no stops, and not like I could pick up my phone and put my order in, So kind of scary. One thing I liked about trading with TD Ameritrade and Thinkorswim is I always had my app on my phone if something weird happened with my desktop to be able to manage stuff. But anyway, trade's in. All right, we'll see what happens. I'll bring the conclusion to you. So still in the gold trade, looking for an opportunity to get out here, see if it wants to break this low. It's really been struggling. This has become a pretty good support area. I'm tempted to just move my stop to break even plus a couple dollars here. And then either breaks on this candle or the next one, or it backs up and I'm out of the trade. I'll wait for a new trade tomorrow. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm getting impatient. I don't want to be here all night. So let's see. I'm in at 22973. Looking at 5-minute candle right now. New 5-minute candle opens up in 2 minutes. All right, so I move my stop there. If this wants to go green after being red like this for almost 3 minutes, then I'll just get out of the trade. Clearly things are still struggling in this support area, and then be back to trade in the morning. I don't want to be up all night tonight like I was last night. But so far so good. Let's see if gold can come through here and get to these targets somewhere in this zone. Be pretty awesome. Okay, so OSB shut down on me. Hopefully it recorded what I just had said. I'm having a lot of problems with OSB tonight. I don't know what's up with this. Okay, new 5-minute candle will open here in about 30 seconds. And with this candle closing so small, the new 5-minute candle doesn't really have a lot of room if it wants to wick up before it crashes down. So most likely I'll end up out of this trade, which is, I'm fine with it. It's not going anywhere. It's struggling at support. Better to get out. If I want to get back in.
Order filled.
Okay, so there you go. So I'm out with $4, which means, yeah, I actually made after commissions like 25 cents. So if I want to get back in this trade, the opportunity to get back in would be a break of this level. And I guess what I could have done now that I've closed the trade is when it was down right here, I could have just got out right there, took my $14 and then put my order in to get in if it broke the level and then got right back in. This way I'm getting right back in really close to where I got out. Now if I get back in, you know, there's this much farther I'm going towards my stop. So now my profit and my loss is way lopsided. Whereas if I'd gotten out right here and then put my order to get back in, my profit and loss would be more balanced. So anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. I'll see you in the morning, and we'll see if we can make some money. All right, good morning. It is May 1st in the NASDAQ. Still trying to get over a cold, so my brain is still a little foggy, but hopefully I can make some good decisions. Getting ready to jump in here to NASDAQ to the long side with 5 contracts, risking about $200. So yeah, we're going to see what happens here in just a few seconds. Got my ATM strategy and 5 contracts queued up. 10 seconds left. If this confirms, looking for a move higher here. Oh, I was supposed to be in the trade.
Order submitted.
All right, almost missed it. Almost missed it. All right, so in the NASDAQ to the long side, 5 contracts. Hopefully we can have a nice, easy winner out of the gate. If not, we'll be speed bumping this trade. But yeah, it would be nice to get a nice, easy winner out of the gate to start the day. Looks like we're going to get stopped out.
Order submitted.
Okay, so we could be coming into some resistance right through here. See if NQ can get above it. Bigger resistance levels, you can see as squeeze this down, will be way up in here where the target is. That should be the more major resistance area, but you can still see we do have some significant resistance that this needs to get through, right through here. NASDAQ off to a choppy start this morning. I do not like that choppiness. Hopefully we can get back up in here in the green zone, make some money, and get out. Or maybe it'll just tank really hard, and that'll be awesome too, because then we'll get in with 10 contracts to the downside. I'm in the MNQ right now, still trying to grow my account back to that $8,000 level so that I have enough room to take a series of losses. So the thing is, if my account is at $8,000 and I risk $500 per trade, you know, I don't have that many trades before I get down below $4,000, but I have just enough to where I could stay in it. So if I take, say, 4 losers at $500 each, then I'm looking at $2,000. Now my account's down to $6,000. I can still take that next $500 trade. Chances are it'll be green after having 4 losers. Remember, I'm trading 3 tickers. So basically, if I have a loser in each one of those tickers to start the day, I'm already down 3, right? One more loser in there, and I'm down 4. So, and then after losers, I know winners are coming. So do I want to put myself in a position where I take a couple losers, and then I'm not allowed to trade the winners? And then I get back in, and I'm trading the losers, and I'm not allowed to trade the winners again because I don't have the account size. So that's why I need to have at least 8,000 before I can get back into these trades where one contract is a $500 move. And then once I can get there, I can do that, weather the storm, stay in it, and able to take advantage of the winners as they show up. So that's kind of the thing. So yes, I could accept the risk and then just get in and take that $500 risk, and it could be winners, and I could be growing this account really fast. I mean, I'd already be up over $10,000 had I done that. But I don't know that the market's going to do that. So I need to be able to protect my capital. What's more important than making money is protecting my capital, not losing the money. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Hopefully NASDAQ will be nice. Give me a nice big win. You know, get 2 or 3 R out of it would be awesome. And I can get right back on track here the next couple of days. Will be up to $8,000 and be able to start taking, you know, one contract of the minis instead of the micros. And then from there, I'll be able to start scaling up those contracts to be able to start making more money. But yeah, just slowly grinding away up to $6,000 right now on the account. Right now we're down because we're red on this trade. But to start the day down here, you can see cash on hand is what starts the day. And then account balance is where the account is at based on the trades that are taking place. And then with this level of choppiness and this price action, if I can get into the green zone, I'll probably move my stop up just to capture that, so I don't turn this trade into a red trade with this choppiness. Still give it an opportunity to boost out of it to the upside because I'm long in the trade, but kind of don't want to be in NASDAQ right now where I'm trying to figure out what direction to go. I don't like trading consolidation, and right now we're in consolidation. At least my strategy is not fantastic for consolidation. If I had a consolidation strategy, then maybe I would love it. You know, there's three ways the market moves. You could trade the market up, you could trade it down, and you can trade it sideways. My strategy is trading it up or trading it down. Sideways is not really in the equation unless that sideways has really big swings up and down. One thing that happens though when it does move sideways like this, there's a possibility this thing could be fueling up to have a really big move. The question is the move up or is it down? Right now it looks like it might be down. So we're going to find out in just a second here. Let's see what happens. Okay, looks like I'm going to take about a $300 loss on this trade. Coming back to the bottom of this bottom of the day here. Really choppy action. Put my stop just below the day's low, because a lot of times I find the day high and day low can be a support and resistance area that can be pretty strong. So I don't want to get stopped out right before it tags that and then rallies up, you know. So I put my stop just below the low of the day. And sometimes it'll tag it just enough to get people like me out and then rip higher. And shorts are probably piling in right there too at the low of the day. So sometimes it'll just tag them, collect all the shorts, and then rip higher. And yeah, it's a bad day for them when that happens. If there's not enough shorts to take it down when it gets there.
Order submitted.
Okay, so I'm short NQ now. Okay, speed bumped here short on NQ. Looking to just recover my loss, maybe make a couple dollars. And that's about it. So let me get rid of this.
Order canceled.
That part. Not going to speed bump the speed bump. So now we just broke below the low of day. Let's see if this is a fake out breakout. Collect the shorts. Get rid of the, shake out the longs, the weak longs. And then rip higher. All right, still going down. That's good. Here we go. I'm going to start to look to capture this here in a few minutes. Uh-oh. There we go. This could be another terrible day. I'm having PTSD right now. Flashbacks of day one in the live account. Come on, NQ. Let's go. Push down there a little more. You almost made it. You're like one little click away from me being able to get out. Yep. Flashbacks. I got a lot of contracts right now. This could be a pretty big loss. Yep, just like that. Just like that. All right, let's go. NQ down, down, down. Okay, about to get stopped out, and then Q for a big red day. Okay, here we go. Now I might get some profit. Emotional roller coaster day. Here we come.
Target filled.
All right, got my target out of NQ for $150. Woohoo! Oh, man. What an emotional roller coaster, and I don't feel well at all today as it is. Man, that was scary. All right, so now I'm up $150. I was up, and then I was down, and I was up, and then I was down, and I was going to throw up, and then I was happy, and then I was going to throw up again, and now I'm happy. So out of NQ, waiting for the next trade. NQ is done for the day. I'm done with NQ. I can't take it. I can't take it. All right, let me look and see if gold or something slower, nicer, like the Dow Jones sets up. Look at this thing. Look how choppy and crazy this is. All right, everybody, see you on the next trade. Okay, so you got the YM right now, setting up for a long trade. Get ready to jump into the YM. I'm good with that. Buy.
Order submitted.
Man, I gotta open that up every time I jump in. It's too small. So you can see the YM right there, right at that level. I mean, look, major resistance right through here. This could easily get rejected and come all the way back down, and I don't want to go for that ride. So I'm gonna have to start trailing the stop here shortly. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take this trade off. I'm getting impatient.
Order filled.
So I'm out of that trade on a YM. I'll take that $185. Yeah, like 220 or whatever would have been nice. Okay, so gold is setting up right now. So I'm about to jump into gold to the short side if this wants to confirm. Just going to go with 2 contracts here, risking about $150, somewhere in that zone.
Order submitted.
All right, in gold right now, 319.7 Part of me says I should have just took my 300 and change and walked away for the day. But gold's setting up, so I'm going to take it, take every available trade. I got permission to jump into gold. So jumping in, and if it's a loser, I'll speed bump it. And that just means the next trade that sets up from gold will be that much higher probability and can get right back on, get the account right back up. Okay, gold's finally coming into the target right here, the main target. It is taking a long time. We are getting into the support area, but I'm going to start trailing a stop here because I do have to.
Order canceled.
I do have to go pick up my little one from school, so I'm going to try to trail this stop and then let it do its thing while I get ready to get out of here. And then, if I get out just shy of target, I get out just shy of target. So let's see what gold wants to get me. All right, that's it. So I'm out of that trade. Gold is done, so that's good. So in MGC, made $94. So pretty sweet there. So overall, I finished the day up $428. The account is now $6,410. Which is awesome. So I made $94 in gold, $149 in MNQ, basically the NASDAQ, and then the Dow Jones YM, I made $185. So good day, slowly growing this thing back. So with 6,400, part of me is like, man, just hang out, take another trade, find a little more money, get 6,500 on the day. But I got to take what the market gives me. So with 6,400 in the trade, I'm only $1,600 away from getting back to where I need to be to really start to put the pedal down to the floor and start growing this account. Even if I just did $400 a day, by the end of next week, I should be able to be there and then be right back on track, taking payouts and making some money. So yeah, anyway, so that's where we're at. So far, so good. Another green day. Going to try to keep that 100% green day going for as long as possible. All right, buddy. See you on the next trade.